All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome in. I usually do these lives exclusively on TikTok late at night, but I figured I'd bring everybody along for the journey tonight. I'm not doing a listing live tonight. I am doing a consignment unboxing. So if you see behind me, there's two boxes behind me, and then there's another box right here. These are all for our upcoming Whatnot show this weekend. So I figured I'd unbox them with you guys, kind of show you guys what's coming up for the weekend. Also show you guys some of the labels too, because a lot of this stuff is really good inventory. It's stuff that we usually sell in our stores. And again, this is consignment. So these are people that ship these items to us. We sell them for them on our Whatnot shows, and then we take a 70-30 split. So they get 70%, we get 30%. So I figured I'd go over this. I used to do these a lot more often last year. Have kind of got away from doing consignment unboxings, and sometimes I would do them actually right on Whatnot. And now I'm just going to do them on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, and kind of just show you guys what we got coming in. So again, good learning experience. You guys will be able to see brands to look out for. These boxes are probably filled with bolos, like literally stuffed full of bolos. So you guys will see those bolos coming out. And then you'll also see what we got for this weekend. So if you see anything you like, make sure you bookmark this weekend's Whatnot show, because it'll be lots of fun. Now that I said Whatnot a million times, I guess I can start up TikTok. I'm probably going to have to do a couple resets over there, but I like to bring them along for the journey too. Bring everybody along to show you guys what we got coming up. So let me start up that live real quick and then get started. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm definitely not going to get around to hanging up all the boxes that I have around me, because I just have too much. I have three, basically this whole rack is going to be filled with consignment. But I will get at least one box hung up and hang out with you guys, answer questions. I figured it'd be a good time to hang out. I know it's late at night, super late at night, but I know some people are still up at this time getting some work done. So hang out and see what we got coming up. Again, I'm going to show you guys the labels and everything. And yeah, this box right here that I'm about to unbox is 62 pounds. 62 pounds of clothing coming out of this bad boy. So it's gonna be a fun one. I don't know what's in here. They never give me like a list or anything like that. I've been working with this person for years now at this point, so I know that they know what to send in. So hang out, see what we got. Again, probably be a short live. I'll probably be on live for like 20-ish minutes. Also, new YouTube videos out, so go check it out if you haven't already. Let's start out with, ooh, this looks like this might be a ladies box. So we got a little, what's up, good guy? We got a little ladies Eileen Fisher denim jacket. This one looks to be a good size too. It's a size 2XL. So we do get ladies and men's. What's up, Blended? We do get ladies and men's in these consignment boxes. So not just all men's. It'll be some ladies in here. Ooh, I see some good stuff right off the bat. Right off the bat, I saw this. If you guys ever see that little V right there on the back of the button, you should know you got yourself some Viore. So these are Viore men's size 33 pants. Still have the hang tag on the inside, which is always great. 32-inch inseam, nice solid black Viore pants. That's a good little find. Viores. Again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to hang out, ask some questions. If you're not here to ask questions, you just want to see some brands. These are, again, good resellable brands. Like basically, I'm pretty sure everything in this box, what's up, Katie? Everything in this box is going to be stuff that you should be on the lookout for. These are women's mother jeans, 26-inch inseam, ladies size 26, really good. Mother anything is pretty much a pickup. Also on mother jeans, they're really easy to tell the style name because it just says mother, and then high. These are the high-waisted looker ankle phrase. What's up, Amy? Little late night live. I did it just for you, Amy. I knew you'd be here. I knew you'd be here. All right, let's see what this is. A little Ariat. It's a good one. Ariat men's long sleeve shirt. Oh, this is a good one. Let me throw it on the hanger really quick. So this is an Ariat long sleeve. The ones that are really good are the ones with the embroidery on the neck, because everybody wants to let everybody else know They're wearing Ariat, and then you have the Ariat spell out going down the sleeve, fully embroidered. This one's a men's size medium, really nice. It's a longer shirt too, really, really long shirt. But men's Ariat with the little hit on the front, that's a good one. If I go this fast, I might be able to get through. Has a nice shirt. If I go this fast, I might be able to get through 2 boxes at least. I have these 2 boxes, this box next to me, and I have one more box on the inside of the house that just arrived today. The box on the inside of the house doesn't really have to go this week, so I don't have to rack it. I actually got another consignor too that's in this show, so I have 2 separate consigners. Have you ever done a live on TikTok? Have you ever done a live on TikTok? Can people buy there for resellers? There's people that sell on TikTok shop, like do the TikTok lives. I'm not in the shop, so I can't sell on it. Plus, you have to have rights to these brands to sell them on TikTok. It's a men's size large, Robbie G. It's a good one. It's not going to come through very well on camera. It is over there. This one has a pattern on it. It's like a hidden pattern. And then this one also has really good paisley flip cuffs. Really good Robert Graham shirt. Always be on the lookout for those. I want to wipe this camera off. I feel like this camera is dirty. I need to wipe my whole screen off. What's up? Sonia in the house. Sonia, what's up? I'm doing a little consignment unboxing. You'll like these brands, Sonia. You'll definitely like these brands. Look what this is. These are Vioris, and they are a size medium. So if you didn't know this, Viori, if you can't find the size tag because it's ripped out, they have this tag right here on the inside, and on the back of the tag, it will say, I know it's kind of hard to see that on camera, but it'll say what size it is. So right there, you see the M on the back of the tag. That means these are Viori size medium, and these are a men's, looks like a jogger. Really nice, solid black Viori jogger. Can't go wrong with those. I've never wanted to retire from a regular job more than I do now. I'm so tired of it. I feel that. That's how I felt every day going into the post office at the very end. It was just too much politics and too much of too much with the supervisors. So I get that. Again, if you guys just hang out, feel free to hang out, see what we got coming up. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. This is a women's size large. This might be a down-filled. It's probably not down-filled, actually. It's probably a polyester fill. This is an Eileen Fisher. And yeah, it's a recycled polyester. So it's a polyester fill. Eileen Fisher hooded vest. This is a really good one. It's really soft too for it being like this fabric. Eileen Fisher, women's large, hooded vest. Nice piece. How much do you think social media and the connections you've made for consignment have impacted your whatnot success? A lot. Last year, hold on, I can tell you exactly. Hold on. Last year in 2025, this consignor alone, we consigned $104,000, $104,134 with this consignor. So 1/3 of my whatnot sale, I said the W word a few times. I'm gonna have to reset over here. 1/3 of my sales came from consignment, just from this person. I had other consignors last year. Probably about half, maybe a little bit over half of my sales. And those are all connections I made with social media. So if you watch the YouTube video that I just put out today, I talk about social media, and I probably will talk. I don't see many resellers talking about social media and how to grow it and all that in their YouTube videos. They're just pretty much focused on thrifting. But I really want to talk about the aspect of growing your business, not only through reselling and just doing the things that you need to do, list every day, post every day, go out thrifting, make sure you list, don't have a big death pile, things like that. But I also want to talk about growing social media, because I think a lot of you can do it. There's the visibility restriction. I think a lot of you can do it. You just don't know how to do it. So throughout the next year, I'm going to be showing little tips and tricks in the thrifting videos to show you guys how to do that. Oh, yeah. How many items will be on the show? To be honest, I don't know. I have 3 boxes, and then I have 2 more boxes from a different consignor. I'm just going to rack it all up. We're going to run as much as we can. If I can run all of it, that would be great, because I got stuff coming in the following week. So I really don't know. It's going to be a lot. I don't have the resources in place to make the jump. Yeah, I wouldn't do it until you have the resources, even though it sucks. I wouldn't make that leap until you have the stuff in place. Otherwise, it's taking a toll on your mental health right now. But just imagine if you don't have all that in place too, how much more, you'll have the freedom from it. Unless you know that you're going to put in a lot of effort, Amy D. If you're going to put in a lot of effort, and you're just ready to make the leap, you have to know that you got to work extra hard to make it work. Like literally working from sun up to sundown, probably for like 6 months straight, just working as hard as you can. I want to start Whatnot, but I get nervous. Everybody gets nervous on their first show, so you're not. It's not something special with you. It's not like you're the only one that I get nervous before every single show, and I've been doing shows for how long now? For 2.5 years, I think, total. I get nervous before every single show. And you know what happens? As soon as I hit that live button and I start talking, all the nerves go away. All of them go away. So it's just all about, it's in your mental. Once you get started, man, what's a consigner? It's somebody who sends in items for us, and we take a commission for how much we sell and what we sell. Yes, take the leap. Let's go. You can download a specific time frame for a purchase. You can get a download for a specific time frame for purchase records. What do you mean? For somebody buying on Whatnot? I can retire though. And get pension. It's not as much as I would get if I wait 4 more years. I get that. I get it. If you think you can work extra hard and you'll make it work, then do it. But it's going to take you working extra hard to make it work. Yeah, you can get purchase records. On TikTok right now, I'm going to do a quick reset. I said Whatnot too many times already, and I already got a visibility restriction. And I want to try to push this live out to more people because I'm going to be talking about brands and all that stuff. So give me a follow. If you haven't followed already, come back in like 10 seconds. I'm going to do a quick reset, and then I'll be back. And TikTok or Facebook and YouTube, you guys just hang out. I said Whatnot 3 times in a row. I knew as soon as I said that 3 times in a row, it was over. It was done. Where's the best place to buy items? I go to Goodwill stores, but I feel like most Goodwills put all the good stuff on the online stores. It's just not true, Q. They do that, okay? They do post stuff to their online stores, but there's so much good stuff. My stores do it too, and I go in there weekly and find good stuff. They just don't know all the brands. You got to remember, Goodwill as a whole, they try to teach their employees about the brands to put online, but to be honest, they have new employees coming through all the time. So it's really hard for all those employees to know all the brands to look out for. So let me open up YouTube really quick. I have a feeling that my chat's not coming through, which is quite annoying. Okay, never mind. There's nobody over there. There's nobody on YouTube. Everybody's hiding on Facebook today. Okay, I just want to make sure my chat was not, because I saw all Facebook comments. So what's up, Dora? What's up? Okay, let's get back into the unboxing. Appreciate all the questions. Keep them coming. As I'm unboxing, I'll keep answering those questions for you guys. Again, this is a consignment unboxing. This is all stuff that's sent to us, so we can sell it for the consigner. This is a really good brand to look out for. The brand is American Giant. This is a long sleeve. The best pieces in this are going to be the jackets, like the full zip Carhartt style jackets. But this is a made in USA brand. It's a really good one to look out for. Again, the brand name is American Giant. They make all kinds of stuff. How are you liking the new camera? What's up, Scratchy? How are you liking the new camera? Do you see the difference from the old one to the new one? So I used to use a GoPro, and I really didn't like the way the GoPro worked. I really like this camera. This is the camera I use. The Insta, what is it called? The Insta360 Go 3S. And the one reason I really like it is because I can take the little camera out of it and still film. So this keeps filming even though it's not in the action pod. So and this is magnetic, so it can stick to things just like that, and I can keep filming. So if I wanted like action shots of me walking down, I haven't done it yet, but if I wanted action shots of me like walking down the aisle, I could stick this to something. Also, it comes with something that the GoPro doesn't. GoPro comes with mounts, but this comes with a head mount, so I can put this into my hat right here. I haven't done this much either on the thrifting videos. I will in the future. And I can angle this down and keep recording, so you guys will be able to see a POV shot of me thrifting. And then it comes with the necklace too. I really like this camera. This all came with the basic setup, and if you get the there's like another setup that you can get, like different oh, this is stuck on this. You can get different pieces. So this can go underneath your shirt, and then this goes like that. So you get a POV shot straight. Now, the only thing is I got myself a little bit of a belly, so it sits up a little bit on my belly. So I don't really use this too much. I used it on my first video, and I had to scrap the video because it wasn't really showing too much of what I wanted it to show. So, but me and Kayla are going to work on that. We're supposed to be starting the gym here on the 19th is our first day back at the gym. But I really like this. I pretty much shoot the camera like this the whole time. Also, if you're doing POV shots, it has this that flips up, so you can take POV shots and you can like actually see yourself on camera. Lots of good things. The only thing that sucks about this is it doesn't have an external mic, so you have to rely on the actual mic. So the mic's pretty good though. Oh, the iPhone 17. I like the iPhone 17 too. Video quality on iPhone 17 is way better than the 13 that I was using. How do you cycle inventory? What do you mean? Like get inventory out and in? Like old inventory? What do you mean by cycle inventory? Like things I haven't sold in a certain amount of time. Gotcha. Okay, so I read your comment later. So what we do is if we have inventory sitting for a while, we can do clear out shows on WN. So we basically just start things at $1 to clear out old stuff. But to be honest, we don't really do that too often. Maybe once every month or 2 months we'll do it. Usually our inventory is selling fast enough to where we don't have to cycle. If you notice in the last few order pull videos, a lot of my inventory that has been selling has been coming from this area. That's all our newly listed stuff. And as stuff slowly cycles that way, that's when we'll clear it out. But right now we have 1,400 items listed. We can technically have around 2,000 items listed with this inventory setup. So we really don't have to clear stuff out because I can't really, I'm listing 20 per day, but over the weekends I usually sell a bunch and I end up right back at 1,400. So I don't think I'm going to have to clear out anything anytime soon. But if I had to run a sale, I would. Which that camera is better than the Meta Ray-Bans for POV recording. Quality wise, yes. For ease, no. Metas where you can just go doop, doop, it's so much easier. So all my order pull videos are filmed on my metas. All of them. If you post products on WN, is it possible to sell without doing lives? Yeah, so I actually just sold, I wish I could show you on my phone. I just sold something on the marketplace and I wasn't even on a live. I had a polo listed and it sold outside the live. Not the string in the back. That's a good idea. Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. And Amy, you have the best ideas. You're so much better than Surfs. Yeah, I need it to sit right here. So that's a good idea. It needs to sit here instead of sitting here. Because if it sits here, it'll actually show more of what I want it to show. I think, I didn't realize this. I just found this out right now. Somebody said it in one of my videos. I can actually snap this to it and adjust this as well. So that's probably what I'll do, is I'll do that. Actually, I might, I might film my order pull video tomorrow on this, because another great thing, I know this isn't reselling related, but another great thing is when you change orientation on this, it changes the shot from short form to long form. So if I snap it to my chest like this and put this right there, it shoots it in short form. So I might make my order pull video with this tomorrow and see how much the quality is better. First day back at the bins, looking to grow the business a lot, becoming a homeowner and husband this year. Let's go. Congratulations. Let's go. You're locked down. Can't do anything wrong now. You're almost there. You're locked down. Yeah, I could have told you that. Dang it. I started using Nifty because of you, and it's been amazing. Let's go. I always tell you guys, try Nifty. Try it for free. It's literally free. It's amazing. It's the best. I use it every single day in my business. Which is better, Vendoo or Nifty? In my opinion, Nifty is better. Vendoo, you can cross-list to more platforms. So if you need to post to certain platforms, Vendoo is the only one that'll be able to do that. For example, WN, Facebook Marketplace, things like that, you'll have to use Vendoo for. But for every other task, Nifty beats out Vendoo, in my opinion. And I promote both. I use Vendoo to cross-list to WN. I use Nifty for everything else. I've used both. I currently use both. And Nifty is better for all the other platforms. So all you guys tell me to shorten the string. I didn't even think about that. It's such an easy one. I should have done that. Somebody's comments got filtered on TikTok, so if I'm not reading your comment, it's because it got filtered. Are you comfortable telling us what your profit was out of the 440? So I'm not giving profit anymore because I have so much stuff in my business. To be honest, I don't even know what my profit is. I have to go through and actually finish my spreadsheets. I have set consigners. So this stuff right here is 70-30 splits. I have other consigners that I do 50-50, 50-50 splits. So I have 50-50 cost, 50-50 in profit. We split the, whatever the whole is, 50-50. And I have my own items that I sell on WN. So WN was a big portion of my business. If I gave you those numbers, it wouldn't, the majority of what I sold last year was 70-30 splits. So if I did 300,000 in sales, you could pretty much figure out what I made from that. But I'm not giving exact profit anymore. To me, I used to do it, and I talked to a lot of people who gave me the advice not to give out that number. And if you go to anybody on the street and just walk up to them and say, how much profit do you actually bring home from your 9 to 5 job? They look at you with three heads. I get it. I'm in the space of like teaching people how to do this. And you guys want to make sure I'm actually making good money. Because I'm teaching you, I'm not making good money. It doesn't make sense, but I'm making good money. So my new thing for 2026 is to start an Etsy store. Nice. I don't have any aspirations for those. Long time no see. What's up, Erica? What's up, Erica? What's up, stranger? Those spreadsheets are the worst. Yeah, I still have to finish mine. I actually got all the WN stuff put into one. I have to do my expenses. I'm like halfway done with my expenses. I kept up with it for most of the year, and then I slacked off at the end of the year because we got busy with WN again. So I have to go through and finish that stuff, but those are easy to pull. Fire the trainer. You just need to adjust the strength. No, I need the trainer too. My back's been killing me. It's all because I got the extra weight on the front. I lost my job in May. I went full time, and I've made about 15K so far. Really need that to 3x. 3x, you got to work harder and research a lot. Work harder and research a lot. Whenever you have free time, be on the bay looking up stuff. That's what I would say. That's what I would say. Here's a Brooks Brothers men's 2XL. This is a good one. It's a good size. It's a 2XL. It's a good pattern. And it's got the hit on the front. I'll show you guys in just a second. By the way, if you guys are just hopping in, we're doing a little consignment unboxing. So I'm showing you everything that's coming up for the WN show this weekend. This is one of those nice bread and butter Brooks Brothers that I pick up. This one's a little bit better too. It's a 2XL. I would list this one a little bit higher than I usually would. Good plaid pattern on that one. Nice Brooks Brothers. How many hours do you do WN in a week? I only do one show every week, one big show every week. So how many hours do we do a show? Like last week was 3 hours. This week will probably be like 2 hours. And then to ship this show would probably take like another 2 hours. To set it up usually only takes like 30 minutes, but I'm doing it live. So I didn't do the TJ Maxx or Marshalls this year. Here's a good one too. 100% wool, ladies, LL Bean, cable knit, really nice white sweater. I didn't do the TJ Maxx and Marshalls. I don't think I am, just because the one after Christmas usually isn't as good as the summertime one, and I just don't have time to. So since you're self-employed, do you invest in retirement to get tax benefits? Yes, I do. Talk to your tax advisor. They'll be able to help you with that. You can talk to Investment Pro too, but yes. Yes. Just a basic bread and butter Untuck It shirt right here. Nice one. Basic. Let's see what else we got in here. Ooh, got a little Ariat. Any updates on Nifty cross listing? No updates yet. No updates yet. I see the other comments. I'll get to you guys in just a second. Here's an Ariat rebar hoodie. These are always really great. This is a ladies hoodie? I think it might be. To look this one up afterwards, but I think this is a ladies hoodie. It's got the pink-ish spell out, like a purple pink spell out. Ariat hit right here. Has little dashes. Really good brand. Obviously to sell on other platforms, but came in on consignment. So Posh, is there any other platforms that are worthwhile to list, or just maybe FB, or platforms? I do the 4 that you listed, and then I do WN. Those are the 5 platforms that I do. If you're not doing live shows, stick to those 4 that you're on right there. That should be good enough. You only take certain brands for consignment? Yes, I don't just take anything and everything. If I took anything and everything, my shows would decline. I try to get the best of the best stuff. Like this right here is something that draws in a crowd and usually does really good. Goal for consignment is to make sure that the consignor is making money, and also we are making money. If only one person is making money, it doesn't make much sense. I know this is a Viore, but I can't find where the Viore hit is. Oh, there it is. It's right there on the chest. Viore, men's, nice crew neck, and let's see what size this is. My Marshall had a rack full of Holderness and Bourne. I'll wait till the next price because it's too pricey. Yeah, they should every 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks store, they'll have another price cut. Men's size medium, nice Viore piece. This is the kind of stuff we look for. It's just basically the stuff that we sell every day that we know sells well. Who? What do you mean who? What do you mean who? Let's keep going. There's probably going to be a lot of Viore in here, because the person that sends this stuff in technically is not allowed to list Viore on the bay. So Viore reached out to them and said, don't list our stuff anymore, which is kind of weird. Ooh, this is a good one. It's a blazer, but it's a Brooks Brothers Baird McNutt Irish linen, men's size 42. Really, really nice piece. I'm going to hang this one up. Hopefully those wrinkles fall out. Baird McNutt Irish linen, Brooks Brothers, always really good. How does your consignment work? They send the items in. They ship the items to us. 70-30 split, so they get 70%, we get 30% after the fees and sale of the item. And then we only look for certain brands, certain sizes. We're not going to take like smaller Lululemon because it doesn't sell well. Here's a good one. How to get a visibility restriction? Come on. Size large, silk trim, Robbie G, long sleeve, good pattern, flip cuff, really good stuff. But yeah, they pay to send the items to us. All the items have to be without stains or flaws. They ship it to us, we sell it for them, ship it for them, and then afterwards we do 70-30 splits and I just pay them out super fast. Do you sell on Depop? I do. Do you sell Marine Layer? I do. I love Viore. It's I think you meant sell so fast for you. It does for us too. Viore always. Ooh, these are loudmouth. Loudmouth. I guarantee it. I guarantee these are loudmouth. So there it is right there. Loudmouth money pants. Got loudmouth. These are really hard to spot. The actual branding is underneath the fold of the zipper on the inside. And they should have an LM somewhere. This might not even have the LM on the back. So these are really, really hard to spot. But these are money loudmouth golf pants. Really good. These are a 36 by 37. Loudmouth usually has bigger inseams. So you can get them altered. That's a nice one right there. Where can I find more information right now? We're not taking any consigners. I'm already booked probably through February with consignment. I have somebody waiting that has a whole box to 2 boxes of consignment. I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes currently here. So until I get through that stuff, I can't take any other consigners in because we're only doing 1 show a week. If I was doing multiple shows, I would, but I can't take any more consigners. If I took your stuff, you'd be sitting without pay for like a month and a half. Just starting Depop, loving your channel. Quick question for you. Quick question for advice. How do you stay consistent in the beginning when it feels slow? That's a good question. It's always going to be slow in the beginning, right? You're just starting out. You're just getting items listed. You're not going to sell you're not going to sell as much as others. And what I would say in the beginning is don't compare yourself to others because that's going to take away from what you're doing. If you're looking at my sales every day, if you're watching my sale pull videos, those videos aren't meant to brag, aren't meant to boast. Those are meant to teach you what brands that are selling for me so you can go out and grab those brands. But if you're selling 1 item a day and you see me selling an average of 10 items a day and you're like, man, I wish I can get to 10 items a day. Don't compare yourself, especially if you're not full-time because I'm doing this full-time. So yeah, that's what I would say. Don't compare yourself to others and just keep consistent and watch a ton of free content online. There's so much good information out there that you can learn absolutely for free. Viore me having banned for 14 days, had to pull down everything. Yeah, they reached out to a bunch of sellers. So if you're getting reached out by Viore, ship it to me. I'll sell it to you for I'll sell it for you on Whatnot. I don't care if they reach out to me. I'm moving it on Whatnot. How did you start consigning right away? No, so I didn't start consigning right away. I highly suggest you do not consign on Whatnot right away until you build an audience. The goal with consignment, again, is to make sure both parties make money. If I sell stuff, obviously if I sell stuff for $1, I still make money no matter what because I'm taking a split. I have no cost in these items. But if I'm selling stuff for $1, the consignor has to ship the items to me and pay for shipping. And then I take my split and I'm selling stuff for $1, they're making no money. Also, if I'm selling stuff for $1, it doesn't make sense for me to put that effort in, right? Because I'm making like 8 cents per item sold. Doesn't make sense. So what I would suggest before you start doing consignment is grow your business yourself. We didn't start doing consignment until about a year and a half into our Whatnot journey. So yeah, that's what I would say. Always make sure you take care of your consigners. I actually feel worse when a consigned item sells less than for what my items sell for because I really want the consigners to be happy. So they return to me. Appreciate you, Gladys. They return to me. For example, like I said earlier, the consignor that I worked with last year, who is this consignor right here, we did $104,000 in sales together last year. 104K in sales. That's how much stuff he sent to me. That's because he was happy. If he wasn't happy, he wouldn't keep sending that stuff, right? Are your clothes you're hanging up behind you for your show tomorrow? Yes, they're all for the show tomorrow. I have this box, or this box, those two boxes, and I have two boxes in the corner I got to unbox. I figure I'd just hop on live with you guys and unbox them. But we got questions. I like questions too. How many bread and butter items should I have listed in my store in order to sell 15 per day? To be honest, there's no set number. It's not like I say 2,000 and you're going to have 15 per day. Right now, and I think a lot of you are seeing this, right now is a super, super slow time in sales. Actually abnormally slow in my opinion. And I think in the next 2 weeks, two to 4 weeks, it's going to start picking up once those first IRS checks start hitting and people start getting their money, their refunds. Your business should pick up because a lot of people have disposable funds to be able to spend. But right now, money's a little tight. So if you see slow sales, don't fret too much. Typically, I'm selling 12 to 15 items per day. You can go back to my old lives a year ago on YouTube and Facebook and watch those lives, and you'll see me ship out 15 items a day on average. Right now, I'm lucky to get 10. So I think right now, today, I have 6 sales that I have to pack up. So hopefully I sell another 4 before I wake up tomorrow morning. It's just abnormally slow. It's business. Business is business. What time are your shows? 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you go follow me on Whatnot, it's just K-Way Shop on Whatnot. We got our shows all bookmarked or set up for the next 3 weeks, 4 weeks. You need to put Joey to work. I can feed him pizza and he'll work for me. Can you sell on Whatnot if you're not a full-time seller? Yeah, you can do a sale once a month. You don't have to do scheduled shows. You don't have to do shows every single week. You can do them once a month. Oh boy, are we going to have a loudmouth. This is definitely loudmouth. It's easy to spot this one. It's had the loudmouth around the band, and these are really good. So I know these are crazy pants. A lot of people in this chat probably wouldn't be caught dead wearing these, but these are really good. The louder, the better. They sell for more. So those will be in the show. You got the money pants, and we got the nice loud paisley pattern. Do you think just starting on Depop, I should focus a lot of quick, cheap sales? So Darren, what I would tell you to do is you need to be listing on eBay instead of just on Depop. This year, I think I've sold 2 things on Depop all year with all of my inventory listed, and I've sold way more on eBay. So I think you should focus on bringing some of your items over to eBay and focus more on eBay than Depop. In my opinion, yeah, not my opinion, just facts. There's more shoppers on eBay than there is on Depop. So that's what I would say. That's what I would say. Yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Do your items you sell change often? Depending on the year, yeah. So obviously during wintertime, jackets are going to sell. They're not going to sell in the summertime, and vice versa. So yeah, that's the answer to the question is yeah. Tips on selling on Whatnot. I just joined. Be consistent. That's my biggest tip. Be consistent. There's another Viore right there. Easy to spot if you're out thrifting. See that little Viore hang tag? There should be a V somewhere on this one too. Really, really nice Viore piece. We're probably gonna have lots of Viore because this consigner, again, is not able to sell it on eBay. So they know that I can get good money for Viore because I got a lot of fans of Viore that shop my shows. So they just basically just toss it my way. Say, take my Viore. I expect this Viore piece to sell somewhere between 25 to 35 very, very easily. This is a men's size large too. I wish it was an extra large. I probably would keep it. Maybe if I lose a little weight, I can grab some larges. Like the brand names. Does the brand change? Brands ebb and flow too, right? Viore might be popular right now, but in a year, they're not popular. Right now, I've seen videos on those Hollister baby doll tops that are going for like $600, $700, $800. That just to me is wild because those are so plentiful. So yeah, brands ebb and flow. It just matters on social media. Social media, like if a celebrity wears a certain brand of Nikes, certain top or something, those could explode and sales go crazy. Do you sell for less than market on Whatnot? In most cases, yes. There are some cases where I sell over market or sell at market, but a lot of times it's just below market prices. And the consigners understand that. I understand that because we're getting quick sales. I'm selling, like on average right now, I'm selling 10 items on other platforms every single day. When I do this show, I'm probably going to sell somewhere between 200 to 300 items in 2 to 3 hours. So it's a different mindset. You're going to move stuff faster. You might get less for it, but you're turning it over so fast that it makes sense. You know, got to give buyers better deals so they stick around. Do you say you don't do good with Lululemon? Smaller size Lululemon, yes. Like women's size 2s, women's size 0s, very, very hard to sell in my opinion. Very, very hard to sell. I'm probably going to do a reset here on TikTok in just a minute, so make sure you're following. I got a little violation, so I'll have to reset. See you on the next live. I want to appreciate you, Dora. Appreciate you hanging out. I know I'm on late tonight, so I don't expect a lot of people to hang out the whole time. I probably will only be on for like another 15-ish minutes, as long as questions keep coming. These are another pair of loudmouth. Ooh, these are good. Loudmouth all over print, golf pants, really loud. That's why it's called loudmouth. The louder, the better with this brand. All right, TikTok, make sure you're following. I'm gonna do a little reset here. It's got a restriction. And it's so stupid that I have to do this. Literally all I do is just go back on, press live, and then go live again, and the restriction's gone. Like, why give people restrictions if that's all they have to do to get unrestricted? Such a stupid. Ooh, all right, this is good. We got some good pieces. We got some heavy hitters we're hitting now. This is a men's Robbie G. Robert Graham. I call it Robbie G because that's what Mr. Peak calls it. And it's a good size. It's a men's 3XL Robbie G. Really good pattern. The louder, like the loudmouth, the louder the better. This one has like a bird's eye flip cuff. Just a really good shirt. If I were to list this on the Bay, I would probably list this for $59.99 plus shipping minimally, because that's, you know, bigger size, great brand, really good pattern. Probably list that for right around 60. Let's see what else we got in here. Like I said, this is all $10. Yeah, everything starts at 10. These are good. I sell these really fast too. These are men's Rag & Bone, great brand, nice gray jeans. And look at this. He even puts the inseam in there for me, so that way when somebody asks for the inseam, I got the inseam right away for them. Where's that one going? Everything is going on WN on Saturday. So make sure you're following over there. This is all consignment stuff. What are you wearing to your whatnot? I said the damn, I said the WN word. I was trying so hard not to say it. I'm probably gonna have to do another reset. What am I gonna wear? My birthday suit, probably. Surfs requested it. And you have a spreadsheet to keep track of your sales, what sells, profit. So I use Nifty. Nifty keeps track of all that for me. I do have a spreadsheet for WN sales, the sales that, you know, the show we're gonna do, because Nifty doesn't keep track of that. But everything else gets tracked by Nifty automatically. That's a good one. A little LL Bean. This is a lady size extra large. LL Bean. Say TikTok shop, TikTok shop, TikTok shop. Does that negates it, right? TikTok shop, TikTok shop, TikTok shop. Buy on TikTok shop. Everybody loves TikTok shop. Ooh, if this is what I think it is a money piece. Oh yes, it is. He loves to throw me some good money pieces. Let's just say that. I know, he always does. He asks me for pictures usually. Well, this thing is in mint condition too. This is a men's large. He left me a little note on here too. This is a men's large Pendleton, and this is goat leather. So super soft, like a suede leather, full zip, goat leather, Pendleton jacket. Really, really beautiful condition. This thing is like mint. It smells really good too. It smells like flowers. That's a good one. I have a garage full of clothing. Is there a list of resellers who would buy in bulk? You could just post it on Marketplace, right? Just post it on Marketplace and let everybody know locally that you have a bunch of stuff, and let them come over and just buy it all. Just if you want it all gone, you got to tell them everything's got to go all at once. But yeah, that's what I would do if you wanted to get rid of that stuff. Here's another good one. Great size. These always sell within a week in my stores. This is a Peter Millar Summer Comfort. Key is it's a Summer Comfort. Long sleeve, and it's a 2XL. This one I would price probably around $30, and again I would expect that to sell in like a week, less than a week probably, because it's 2XL and it's a summer comfort. Really good piece. Do you cross-list items on WN and other platforms at the same time? Yes, but I use two different services to do that. I use Vendu to cross-list to WN, and then I use Nifty to cross-list everywhere else. So all my items are available on all platforms. Hey, I got an offer on an item on Posh right now. Let me check that. Squad Goals hoodie. Is this a Viore or is this a Lulu? It is a Lululemon. Little Lululemon. I know it's hard to see the logo, but it's right there above my thumb. This is called the Squad Goals hoodie. Ladies size 6. Really good condition. It is very, very stretchy fabric too. It's more of like a running top. and it does have a hood in the back too. Really good piece. This is one of those Lululemon pieces that will still sell well. If that was like a size 2, it'd be much harder to sell, but being a size 6, it's a decent size to sell. Is it worth your promoted listings, Bay? If you don't have a store, is it worth your promoted on the Bay? I don't really understand that question, Darren. Is it worth, if you don't have a store, is it worth it? Depends on what you sell. If you sell stuff that doesn't need to be promoted, don't promote it. If it's like I sell a bunch of clothing, it's a very saturated market. That's why I promote my listings. But if you're not in a saturated market, you don't really have to promote because you don't have much competition, right? There's another lemon. This is a men's lemon. You got your Lulu logo right there by my thumb again. It's a men's extra large, nice plaid pattern, 24-inch pit to pit. That's a good one. This looks like another Lulu hoodie, men's. How did I already get a restriction? Come on. It's because I said whatnot. How did I already get a restriction on TikTok? Come on, TikTok. There's no way. There's no way TikTok is this strict. Ugh. You barely say anything and get a restriction over here. It's wild. They're just trying to chase everybody off their platform, I think. Oh, I've heard so many people complain about TikTok over the last week, and man, I feel it. Here's another Lululemon men's hoodie. This is a good one. Nice pattern to it. It's a men's extra large. Very, very good, like an acid wash kind of hoodie. Isn't that wild? I already got a restriction. I just did a reset. Don't say Lulu. Don't say Lululemon. I'm saying Lulu. I'm not even saying Lululemon. Sorry, yeah, from selling clothes, is it worth it to promote your listings on eBay? Sorry for the confusion. No, I think it is. Again, it depends on what clothing you're listing, but if you're listing like a saturated market, I think you should promote at whatever percent you want to promote at. I promote a little high. I'm probably going to drop that over the next couple weeks when they make their upcoming changes to the promotion. I'm probably going to drop it down to 5%. So, T. Georgie, what's up? T. Georgie, tell TikTok to stop giving me violations. I've got 3 violations tonight already. It's just wild, wild. This platform is a joke when it comes to lives. And the sad part is you can't talk to anybody at TikTok. You can't be like, hey, stop giving me restrictions on my lives. They don't listen. Cotopaxi, this is a men's Cotopaxi, nice hoodie, big Cotopaxi hit, great brand to look for. This brand used to sell like crazy high. It's come down a little bit, but it's still a good pickup. Nice Cotopaxi hoodie. And if you guys just hopping in, this is all consignment that's going to be run on Saturday's Whatnot show. I can say Whatnot now. You just be on their radar because there's another guy who resells. He mentions everything. I know, it's so wild. They have to have something on my account that just whenever I say something, they just give me a violation. It's on my other account too. Like not even just this account, on my other account where I was going live for a little bit, I get violations there too. Just different words. It's so hard to say different words. I'm streaming on 3 different platforms. The other platforms don't give a crap what I say. They don't care. They don't care that I say all these other words. It's just TikTok. Right now either, yeah, it's crazy. It's just, it's just that here, TikTok, you can't say brands. I get it. I 100% get it because I get violations all the time, but they got to understand that this, like to say a brand, like people could be just doing a live, right? And somebody says, hey, what hoodie are you wearing? Oh, I'm wearing a Lululemon hoodie. And they're like, nope, you get a restriction for saying that. It's just wild to me. Size 2XL. This is a men's Tommy Bahama. This is another item that has been selling really, really fast for me. I actually sold 2 Tommy Bahamas. You guys are going to see it in the order pool video tomorrow. 2 Tommy Bahamas today. It's still wintertime in some places, and I'm moving Tommy Bahamas really, really quick. One of them I just listed today. It was a 3XL. Listed it and sold it within the same day. So you guys will see that tomorrow on the order pool video, though. How does consignment work? So basically the person sends in the consignment to me. They ship it to me, and then we do 70-30 splits. So they ship it to me, 70-30 splits. They get 70%. We get 30% after fees. We ship all the items for them. We facilitate the giveaway, so we have some expenses on our side. But yeah, 70-30 splits is how it works. And we look for only certain brands, certain sizes. Usually when you're a first-time consignor, I will send you a spreadsheet. You have to fill out the entire spreadsheet with what you're wanting to send, including brand name, including size, and including the style. And then I have to approve or disapprove the items. With this person, I don't have to because we've done so much in sales together. Like I was saying earlier, last year we did $104,000 in sales, just me and him. The year before that, I think we did like 60 or 70,000 in sales. So we've almost done 200,000 in sales, just us two together. So he already knows what to send in. Here's a really good piece. Really good. This is a good whatnot piece too, because on camera, like just holding this up, people will freak out about it because it's a Mickey Mouse. Not only is it a Mickey Mouse, it's a Levi's Mickey Mouse. So it's a Mickey Mouse. It's a Disney collab with Levi's. It's a line jacket. Perfect time of the year to run one of these. And it's got the Mickey Mouse all through it. It is a size extra large. Has the premium San Francisco tag down there. I've actually never seen a Disney collab piece like this, so who knows what that's worth. It's probably worth a good pretty penny. That's a good one. Please don't spoil your video for tomorrow. Please don't spoil your video for tomorrow. Bearded, what the hell are you saying? What are you doing here? Isn't it past your bedtime? Aren't you supposed to be playing like Dungeons and Dragons or something like that? Like, what are you doing here? Here's a nice one. LL Bean. This is a size extra large tall men's LL Bean cable knit jacket. Was a fisherman's jacket, fisherman weave or something like that is the keyword. I forget it off the top of my head. But that's a good one. These are hot sellers right now, especially that this is new with tags. This is like easy money. 3XL I meant? What about 3XL? Let me get this stinking comment off the screen. Appreciate you, Gladys. You find success 3XL on those shirts for what? Tommy Bahama? Yeah. Anything above like a 2X and above, they sell very fast. Tommy Bahama Hawaiian shirts and a 3XL. Like I said, I sold one instantly today. I think it was listed for like an hour and it sold. Bigger sizes typically always sell better. So what's a good percentage range to promote your listings for just starting out? Play around with it. That's what my suggestion would be. Start at 3%. If you don't see much success, up at the 5%. If you see a lot of success with 5%, you want to drop it down to 4%. I do 9% right now. It's a little high. I copied Surf's on his promotion. But when they change over everything, I'm going to probably drop it to 5%. And I'll probably see a decrease in my sales. But we make enough sales on whatnot every week that it really doesn't hurt us. It's just going to hurt my order pull videos because you guys are going to go see from me selling 10 to 12 items a day down to like 5 items a day when I do a promotion change. Tell Bearded I got $35. Amy D got $35, Bearded. Okay, now I'm over here. Good Lord, what are you doing? You got too much time on your hands. That's what's happening with you right now. Maybe start lower and then increase. Yeah, that's what I would do. Start low, increase. Just find that sweet spot. Check your analytics after you promote for a month. Check your analytics. If you see no sales and you don't see your traffic increase, that's when you start promoting a little bit higher. But eBay gives all that information to you, so it's really easy. Here is a nylon, acrylic, cotton, and rayon blend Xenia sweater. Another really good piece. It's like a grandpa style sweater, which is in, but it's not like a lower end brand. It's a really nice brand. Armenegildo Xenia, nice knit sweater. Perfect piece for this time of year. Right now, when it comes to whatnot, we're asking for only, from our consigners, we're asking for only wintertime items because that's what's selling right now. Long sleeves, stuff like that. Short sleeves will happen in the summertime, but right now we're asking for all those. How do I contact you to consign? We're not taking any consigners right now. I have like probably 300 to 400 pieces of consignment in here. And then I also have another person that wants to send me probably about 200 pieces of consignment. And then by the time they send me that 200 pieces of consignment, these people will have accumulated enough to send me more consignment. And we're doing new with tags now. So we only do consign shows every like 2 weeks. So we just don't have enough room and enough space. If I was doing more than one show a week, I probably would, but I really want to just stick to one big show every single week. So if I ever get space for consignment, I'll make posts on Instagram and Facebook about it, that I need some consignment, and I'll reach out to some of you, but right now I don't have any space. Wool and cashmere blend Vince sweater, really good. Retail on this was probably like $200. It's an insane piece. Really soft. I knew it was cashmere right when I took it out because I felt it. But that's a good piece right there. Good evening all. Jody here from Western Washington. What's up? Happy New Year, Jody. How do you normally price your items since Nifty doesn't give the price? I look up comps online. So if I'm ever ever not confident in how to price an item, I will look up what the item's selling for on eBay and then price it against eBay sold comps. That's what I do. There's just some other pricers out there, some are other cross listers that'll give you prices. I always say don't trust those ones. Always do your own research, because even eBay suggested price is usually always off. It's usually always off. Time to hire employees. I don't want to do multiple Whatnot shows a week. To be honest, I've done multiple Whatnot shows a week, and I feel like doing one big show a week is better profit wise and better for mental sanity. To get yourself prepped, to get everything prepped for a Whatnot show takes a lot out of you. To do the Whatnot show takes a lot out of you. I used to do 5 shows a week. It was a lot. And I didn't see success. I only see success on certain nights, Saturday being our best night. Even Friday nights weren't good. Like, I'd see a decrease in sales. So after a lot of research, after doing a bunch of shows, we figured one big show a week, every single Saturday. Everybody knows what day it's going to be. We want to stick to that. I don't want to hire employees and do a Whatnot show every day. It just doesn't make sense. I don't get enough inventory to do that. And yeah, it's a lot of back end work to make sure I have enough inventory to do a show every single day too. It's a lot of work. So one big show every single week, I think that's perfect. 300 pieces. You guys know, stick around for the whole show. We give out a bunch of giveaways throughout the show, and we don't have to worry about, setting up a show right afterwards. Shipping a show, setting up another show, it just doesn't make sense. Why is eBay so slow right now? Will it pick up? Yes, I was just talking about that earlier. It's the slowest in the beginning of the year that I've probably ever seen it. I think once tax return money hits, sales will increase. But yeah, right now it's slow, and it kind of sucks, because I did this whole order pool thing for the whole year, and I'm like, oh, I'm pumped. I'm like, all right, sales are going to be good beginning of the year, and I'm going to list a lot more. So, and then it all fall, and then it's all super slow. So I don't know. It gives the insights to the business and show you guys exactly what's going on. But yeah, it's slow for me too. So if you have slow sales, don't worry. I think once tax return money hits, it'll all increase. Size extra large, Tommy Bahama, nice like shirt hoodie. These are super popular. I love shirt hoodies. I have a couple myself of Ralph Lauren. Big hit on the front on this one. Men's extra large. That's a good one. That'll go for like 20-ish bucks, I think, 20 to 25. We got some good Tommies in here. Have you ever thought about buying storage units? Have I thought about it? I've thought that it's a lot of work, and I don't want to have to deal with, getting a car, getting a truck, renting a truck, having to throw out a bunch of stuff. I actually have a dump right down the street, so it'd make perfect sense to do it. But yeah, I don't have any. I don't think I'm going to do it. Size medium, linen, Tommy Bahama, 100% linen. One thing I thought about, though, I was actually thinking about it today. I was watching some content today of some people who do hard goods, Whatnot pallets, and they do like Target pallets, and it's all like hard goods, so it's all just like housewares and stuff like that. And I don't know if that would be successful for us. I think I would want to give that a try and just sell it all on Whatnot, all hard goods, and it's all like kitchenware stuff, electronics, just a bunch of like store returns and shelf pulls and stuff. Like, I feel like we have an audience that would like that kind of stuff. And get it from a good store. Like Target is like low end pallets. Maybe we can get pallets from other places, but I feel like that would be good. Bidets, yeah, we can get bidets. Those would go for a premium. Pre-owned bidets. Do you think eBay is dead forever? I keep hearing Whatnot is taking over. No, I don't think it's dead forever. No, no, I don't think it's dead forever. I think that it'll definitely rebound. What are the sizes of the boxes you store your stuff in on the shelves? They're linked in my link tree in my bio under the products we use on a daily basis section. The exact boxes we use are linked there. They're 28 by 8 by 8. If you want the exact boxes, again, link tree, link in my bio. On TikTok, go under the products we use on a daily basis section. The boxes are linked there. The bags are linked there. Everything is linked there. Polo Ralph Lauren. Here's a good one. It's a quarter zip, which are super popular right now. Quarter zip, hit on the front. It's a 2XLT. And it doesn't have the tag on the inside. I don't know what this is made out of, unfortunately. No tag on the inside. Feels like it's like wool. Well, maybe it's just cotton. But nice one, 2XLT, Polo Ralph Lauren, crew neck. TikTok, I'm going to do one more reset. Give me hope. Let's go. Don't feel like it's the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. I'm going to do one more reset on TikTok really quick, so make sure you follow me and come on back here in a second. One last time. because the viewers are falling. I had 90 viewers earlier, and this is what I mean. When they give you the violation, they basically rob you of all your viewers. They take them all away. And I was down to 17 people. From 90 to 17. Big difference. All right, here's another Vuori. It's a good one. Vuori crew neck sweater. Lots of Vuori, which is great. I love selling Vuori. It's probably my, what, fourth piece of Vuori out of this box. And this one is another size medium. Really, really great piece. I know it looks plain on camera, but that is a hot seller right there. This might be another one right here. Nope, this isn't. Untuck It. Men's extra large Untuck It quarter zip. Quarter zips are great because we always get asked for quarter zips. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry, I got to keep resetting on you. It's not my fault. Nice little basic quarter zip. Tuck It. Yeah, I'm definitely just going to do this box today, and then I'll hang up the other box later. You better behave now. I can't promise anything. Here's a G-Star. Great jean brand to look out for. G-Star Raw Denim Distressed Jeans. Really, really great. Those are a good size too, so those will do really well. Let's see what else is in here. Ooh, there's always some heat. There's always some heat in these boxes that make me smile. All right, so this is a really great brand to look out for. This is an Icebreaker. Anytime you find that, I find this brand like once a year. Icebreaker, it's a wool, like half zip piece, has the pocket in the front. This is a brand that rivals Arc'teryx. They are very, very close in stature in the reselling community. Very, very good piece right there. Icebreaker, it's like a base layer quarter zip, goes underneath the big heavy jacket, keeps you nice and warm. But there's a good one right there for you. If you didn't know that brand, put that on your BOLO list. Put that on your BOLO list. This might be a lemon. Nope, this is a Vuori. Nice. Got a couple good Vuoris. Looks like a thin material. Yeah, it's wool. It's a base. It's kind of like a Patagonia. It's like a Patagonia. What do they call the base layer Patagonia pieces? Whatever the base layer Patagonia piece is, that's what that is. This is a Vuori medium full zip men's hoodie. Really, really another really great piece right there. Perfect piece for wintertime. See what else is in here. I got a Tommy men's 2XL, and this feels like it might be something special. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. I'm almost done with this box. I'll probably end the live once I finish this box. And this weekend, you guys are going to see everything that's on this rack. 2 more full boxes that were bigger than this box. And I have 2 more boxes from another consignor too. So you guys are going to see, even though you saw some of the pieces, you haven't even seen, not even half of them. This is a cotton tencel blend. Cotton tencel blend Tommy with a really, really good texture. Really good texture. All right, let's see what else is in here. Got another Tuck It. Looks like I got a couple Untuck It's in the bottom of this box. Tuck It's are okay on WN. They usually go, I already got a visibility restriction. That's wild. Untuck It's are pretty good. They go for like 15 to 20, depending on the size and style. This is more of a basic one. I expect this one to go for like right around 15. Same for this. Oh, this is a Peter Millar. Even better. And it's a 2XL. It's a nice shirt. Men's 2XL Peter Millar. That's wild. How did I already get a violation over there? I feel like once you get a violation once in a day, they just basically send you violations over and over, even if you're not doing anything bad. Men's 2XL. It's a Peter Millar long sleeve. Really nice feel to this one. It's more of like a performance sweater. Maybe next time I won't fire up TikTok. It'll just be Facebook and YouTube. This is a Diane von Furstenberg, and this is a vintage Diane von Furstenberg sweater. So I'll show you the vintage tag. Diane von Furstenberg. And that's what it looks like right there. It's like an old lady kind of style, but this again, style is kind of in, so. Seriously, you're actually selling this. Do you have regrets yet? What do you mean by regrets? I'm ready for the weekend. Me too. I'm ready for the weekend. Me too. All right, let's see what this is. Let's see what this is. I have no clue what this is. This is probably a Lulu. Oh no, this is a Vuori. Ooh, this is a Vuori. Vuori. Oh, Kayla might want this one. Kayla might want this one. It's a Viore. I think this is called a romper, right? Viore ladies romper with the strings. That's probably how they spotted it, was with the strings. Good piece right here. I want that. It's a good one. If you want it, bookmark the Whatnot Show. If you haven't signed up, there's a link in my bio. Sign up. You'll get $15 for free. So you get $15 off that. It's a great item. You have a great job at the U.S. Post Office. Yes, I gave up a job at the post office. If you work your entire life at a job you hate just for retirement benefits, did you really work, or did you really live your entire life? If I stayed at the post office, I would have been a miserable human being. And again, the only reason people stay there, by the way, I worked at the post office. 98% of the people that work in that building are absolutely miserable. They hate working there, but they work there every day because they want to get their retirement benefits. And they work their entire life until they're old, and they retire, and then they're just too tired to do anything. So they sit around the house and don't do anything. That's what most of the guys do after they quit. So if that's you and that's what you want to do with your life, go for it. But I chose to do something I love, and I'm actually making way more money than I was at the post office. So yeah, I think I made the right decision. I think it's a Lululemon. I'm trying to find the Lulu logo. But this is a men's 2XL. Oh, it is a Lululemon. You got 3 stripes right there. Men's Lululemon long sleeve, good purple, another like little base layer piece. That's a good one. They're always miserable. Yes, they are always miserable. If you ever see your mailman and he doesn't pick up your packages and he's just miserable, it's because the politics and all the stuff you got to deal with behind the scenes in that place. Oh, it's not fun at all. So yes, you should. Yes. Do what you love. Don't work at a place you hate and around people you don't like just for a retirement package. By the way, if you do the math on a retirement package, by the time I actually got paid that retirement package, they did match my my what is it? Thrift savings plan. They matched it, so that was a good match, and I'm always max that out every year. So I do have a good, even though I worked there for 8 years, I do have a really good TSP built up that I'm not going to touch. I'm just going to let it sit there. But if you do the math on how much you're going to make when you retire and how much little money you get, you won't want to work there anymore. It's not enough to even sustain. My dad gets retirement benefits, and he can barely sustain himself off the retirement benefits. So yeah, size extra large, men's extra large, Johnny O. This is a linen Johnny O. It's a good one. Really good stuff. Like most of the stuff in here, there's lots of heavy hitters, but this is good, like bread and butter, Whatnot stuff. So if you're looking at what to sell on Whatnot, this is good bread and butter inventory. It's like selling your soul. I work for the federal government. Yeah, 100%. Will this be on your 110 Whatnot show? Yeah, the next Whatnot show is the consigned Whatnot show. So yes, go bookmark that show. All of this stuff. And I have 2 more big boxes behind me. Those 2 boxes are 76 and 78 pounds of clothing. I'm unboxing out of this little tiny box right here. So all of this will be on that show. I've been watching you for several years, and I appreciate you. Yeah, I've been on TikTok longer than I was on the other platforms. I probably add to my mailman's misery or forget to schedule package pickup. It's their job. I always equate it to like Brittany. This is how I think about it. Do you feel bad when you go through the grocery line and you have a bunch of groceries and you have to have the cashier ring up a bunch of groceries? Most people would say no. That's the exact same thing. You're giving them work, and if they don't like the work, they shouldn't do the job. That's how I feel. That's how I'd always tell the guys. Peter Millar quarter zip, men's large. This is a good one. Good basic piece. Again, this will sell for decent money because it's that time of year. Those do well. But yeah, those guys that were always miserable, I would bring in packages every single day to the post office. I would scan them myself because I worked there, and I would drop them in the box, and I'd have guys that would come around and be like, oh, I hate picking up packages. There's somebody on my route that has just as money as you do, and I got to get out of my truck. And I'm just like, that's your job. Like I loved being able to get out of my truck and talk to the people about their business and load their stuff up for them, because I'm helping them complete their business. The last leg of their business is getting those items to the customer, and I'm part of that whole cycle. But yeah, some of those guys hated it, and I was just like, dude, it's your job. Just, if you don't like doing this, go find something else to do. Like, oh, I like the benefits. I'm staying here. Well, okay. Be miserable, I guess. I will get lifetime medical benefits when I retire. I want to do it. Yeah, my dad gets benefits too, and yeah, I don't know. I have feelings about that kind of stuff, but I like to keep it to myself. It's gosh, I get why people work a full-time job. It's security working for somebody else, but man, the benefits are great until they're not great, and then you regret working for somebody else your entire life. Mizzen and main performance, nice one, nice stretches. Kind of reminds me of a Viore, the Viore pieces that we were just grabbing out. But yeah, I love thrifting. I do too. Damn it, don't keep it to yourself. I don't know. Uh, I don't know. It's uh, uh, stuff that's not live worthy, right? I got a lot of opinions about that kind of stuff, but I like to not say it on camera. Size extra large, Johnny O featherweight piece. Again, really really nice piece. I hardly ever find the featherweight edition, kind of like Peter Millar featherweight. They sell really really well. They're lightweight, and that's why golfers like them. They're just a really nice lightweight piece. By the way, I love these racks. These racks are amazing. You can see how much stuff I have on this rack at the bottom, this whole entire box. I have enough room to put all 3 of these boxes on this rack easily. Not politically correct, yeah. The medical system, oh yeah, that's part of it. Yeah. Did you know, in a lot of cases, if you don't have health care and you have like you break your arm or something, it's actually cheaper to not have health care than actually have health care. Do you guys know that? They'll actually cut you deals at the yeah, I don't think a lot of people understand. Yeah. Size extra large. Untuckit men's extra large, and now they're good bread and butter piece. Yeah, the medical system's all messed up. It's wild to me that you pay for healthcare and it's you actually get charged more. You get charged the healthcare cost and the cost to go into the place and get your procedure done than you would if you just didn't have healthcare altogether. That makes no sense. 0 cents to me. A lot of people don't know that because a lot of people grow up and they just have healthcare their whole life and they figure this is the cheapest way because I have healthcare and, you know. But again, unpopular opinion, probably not stuff for lives because, you know, people clip this and tell everybody K-Way's telling people not to have health insurance. It's not what I'm saying, but it's just weird. It's weird. Why would you have to pay less if you don't have health insurance compared to somebody who does have health insurance, right? Doesn't make sense. I have cash today. Exactly. I have cash today. How much? Oh, that cost $1,000. Okay. Well, I have $500. How does that sound? Okay, cool. And then the health insurance cost for that month for your entire family is $1,000 for that month if you're self-employed. So you actually saved yourself $500 and you had an injury. Makes no sense. But men's extra large, Peter Millar. That's the healthcare portion of it. Get them to get an MRI. Yeah, you got to fight with them to get the procedure done, too. Yeah, it's weird place we live in. But this is a Tommy Bahama, and this is a reverse weave Tommy Bahama. So if you don't know what reverse weave means, it means the outer portion of it actually is supposed to be looked faded, and then the interior. This one doesn't have that much of a difference, but the interior is supposed to be like a brighter color. And the reason you have that is so you can wear it unbuttoned and it's flashy because they can see the different color. There's some of these that will have like really dark colors on the inside and really light colors on the outside. It's not faded. That's how it's meant to look. I gotta sneeze. It's not gonna come out because I'm on camera. I almost had to sneeze. But that's a good one. Ooh, here's another good label for you guys. Just learning about healthcare, yeah. Late night shift, yep, on late night shift. We're just doing a consignment unboxing, hanging out, answering questions. Late night shift. 2 days after MRI, I had emergency cervical nerve surgery. Ouch. They take it every single time. You know. Any medical or dental services are negotiable if you don't have insurance. Yeah, and usually you can get them very, very cheap compared to the actual price. So this is a Brioni, and it's a men's extra large. If you ever find Brioni shirts out in the wild, it's kind of annoying to try to find the tag. I almost missed it on this one. The tag is on the inside and it's on the left side. Usually when you find dress shirts, it'll always be on the right side of the shirt, but Brioni's put them on the left side of the shirt. This is just a great brand. I know it looks plain, it looks simple, but the tag is what commands the higher value. Brioni's great for ties, for dress shirts, for suits, for pants, basically anything Brioni. This shirt right here probably retailed, I just throwing out a random number, probably like $200 for that shirt is what it retailed for. I know it doesn't look like a $200 shirt, but that's the retail. Resell is not close to 200, but it's still really good resell. Brioni. Yeah, I couldn't sneeze. I couldn't get it out. Another Ben's Untucked shirt. Again, nice little bread and butter fillers right here. I don't normally take a ton of Untucked. He sent quite a bit this time because Untucked's a little bit of lower end sales when it comes to Whatnot. But because I'm doing 70-30 splits, he usually fills these boxes with heavy hitters like this and then throw some filler pieces in there just to fill the boxes for me. So I don't mind taking them as long as it all is an Untucked, right? What'll happen is a lot of new consigners will see a show with 10 pieces of Untucked, and then they'll reach out to me and be like, hey, I got 20 pieces and 15 of those are Untucked. And I'll be like, no, I'm not taking all Untucked, because what I look for is to take the Untucked and then take pieces like this in. So this is a Peter Millar Crown Crafted. Good line of Peter Millar to look for. This is a windbreaker, like almost like a puffer windbreaker jacket. It's really nice. It's got the metal buttons on the front, and it's got the little Peter Millar subtle hit on the back. This is a nice, like on the bay, this is like a $50 to $60 piece. So throwing those in, I'll take those on top of the tuckets. How do you know so much about clothes like that? Because I've been selling since 2018. So you learn after a while on what brands sell a little bit better. This is a Grayson, so the button tells all on this one, and then you have the Grayson hit on the back. This is a really good golf line, and it should have a little wolf on the inside right there. 35-32 Grayson men's golf pants, kind of like a mid to high end golf line that does really good. So yeah, look out for those. Yeah, I'll probably do more of these consignment unboxings. I feel like this is just good information for resellers because these are all brands that sell well in my eBay stores. So that's how we've built our Whatnot, is I can sell the same stuff on eBay that I can on Whatnot, because I don't hold back like good brands only for eBay and bring the trash to Whatnot. And that also helps consigners because they can send me some of their best stuff and get really good money for it. So this is another good piece right here. Johnny O. You learned from me, yeah. I learned from Reisner. I learned it all from Reisner. All right, this is a wool blend. So this is not a basic Johnny O piece, and it's a good size large. Johnny O, he left me a little note there that says wool blend, nice full button, almost like a cardigan style polo. It's kind of like a hybrid of both of those. It's got the cardigan feel, but also the polo feel. It's polyester, 64% polyester, 32% wool, and then 4% other fibers. It's got a nice like lined pocket on the inside right there. Just a really nice, casual, solid piece. And that's the last piece of the night. If you guys have any last minute questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. All of this will be sold on Friday's Whatnot show. So if you're not following us on Whatnot, go give us a follow. You'll not only see these pieces, but this entire rack will be full, and probably the second rack over there will be completely full of all consigned items, men's, women's, maybe a couple kids pieces. It's going to be a full show. I don't know if we're going to sell all of it. I'm going to have it all racked up, but I'll just move as much as I can. If I can sell all of it, great. If I have to stop the show, I'll stop the show. But yeah, go bookmark it. If you haven't signed up, there's a link in my bios at all times. This is not like a catch or anything like that to this. If you sign up through the link, Whatnot gives you $15 of free credit. It's literally free money. You don't have to spend it on our show. If somebody's selling Labubu's and you want to buy Labubu's, you can use your $15 credit on their show. But it's literally $15 of free money. So if you haven't signed up, go sign up. Link in my bio. Wait, we have 2 more boxes. Yeah, I'm gonna rack those up separately. I like to have some hidden treasures for you guys to come to and see. So you guys just get to see this stuff. By the way, if you're watching on TikTok and you missed the first part of this video, I'm live on Facebook and YouTube. You can always rewatch this whole live. Also, go check out the YouTube video. I did post a YouTube video today. It's my second YouTube video of the year. So go check that out. It's a good one. It talks about, it's a thrift trip, and it talks a little bit about social media in the video as well. So if you want to grow some social media, watch that video. I'm probably going to share a bunch of stuff throughout the year about social media. So Appreciate you guys hanging out, and